Hi, and welcome back to the gray area. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? The summer's damn near over, but before we get into all that shit, let's get into the sponsor, ballwash.com. Ballwash.com is like men's hygiene products because you don't want to smell like your mom's douche, right? From head to toe, from pole to hole, when it comes to your sack, they got your back. Ballwash.com has everything you need. Good head shampoo and conditioner. Body wash, which is called ball wash. It's not specific to your balls, okay? And your wang, all right? Ladies, if you want to wear it, that's cool too. That's fine. Chicks like to wear fucking, colognes and stuff. They have colognes, solid colognes, because sprays only last so long in the summer. It's like, oh, he smells good, but he also smells like a monkey's dick. How do you know what a monkey's dick smells like? Moving forward. So ballwash.com has everything you need, men, ladies, if you want to get your boyfriend a fucking gift, or if you want to smell like a dude, that's cool too. From head to toe, from pole to hole, they got you. If you can't take a shower, they got quickie wipes. Whatever you need, they got you. I promise you this. Okay, this isn't like fucking where it's just like all parabens and dyes. It's not even made in America. It's times like these where we need to stand up tall and put American stuff on our body as we eat bacon and get fat. But who cares? Be like, he might be an obese piece of shit, but he smells amazing. And for that, go to ballwash.com and fill your carts up. And when you're checking out, use code DEGRAYAREA, DAGRAYAREA, and you will get 15% off. Ladies and gentlemen, I am part of FreakNet Studios, a conglomerate of 3 podcasts. This fucking cat. Fuck you, cat. Get the fuck, you stupid. Get out, you fuck face. Jesus Christ. Oh, pardon me. I'm not popular enough to have my own fucking studio. So the cats want to be like, hey, I want to play with you. Hey, I changed my mind. That all happens in like 15 fucking seconds. FreakNet Studios. Conglomerate of 3 podcasts. The Gray Area. Hello, you are here. Just freaking wrestling. It's wrestling based. Duh. And this freaking show, which pretty much covers everything under the sun with less curse words. Yeah. We also have a YouTube page, so if you want to type in FreakNet in YouTube and you can come follow us there. Travis and Cartoon Joe are doing the Fatty Fat Challenge or whatever. They're doing like a monthly dieting thing where we're going to try this diet this week. We're going to try this diet this month. And then they do 30 days. And then after the 30 days are up, they rank Portillo's food. It's fucking great. It's great. Because if you listen to their podcast, which is funny, I know I'm on my podcast. Well, let me promote my people, huh? Because FreakNet Studios is funny to me. So they do this diet challenge, right? And they do like weekly updates on the YouTube channel. And then they just put one out ranking Portillo's food. And Portillo's food is Chicago-based like foods and salads and stuff. They don't have pizza, but they got the Italian beef and the hot dogs and the hamburgers and the fries. And it's not the healthiest of menus. Be like, oh, I'm just going to get a salad. Yeah, the salad has more fucking calories on it than the goddamn large Italian beef smothered in au jus and fucking Swiss cheese. But whatever. That's cool, man. I'm down with that. That's fucking fantastic. So, moving forward, the fucking summer is damn near over. Corona has come and gone. Nope, it's still here. You would think, oh, when the summer gets here, it's just going to burn off. The sun is a anti-inflammatory or something, and it makes the COVID go. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Nobody knows shit from Shinola. You have to look at the science. You have to look at the facts. It hasn't been long enough to fucking know the difference. Meanwhile, schools in Georgia are opening up, and kids are fucking nuts to butts in the goddamn hallway, and people are like, oh my God, they're not social distancing. Wait, we'll see if there's a COVID spike in fucking 2 weeks. Everyone's like, oh, COVID and Corona, and we got to take care of the children. Don't worry about the children. The children are going to be fucking fine, okay? It doesn't transmit to kids. It doesn't transmit to teachers. Look at Sweden. Look at Finland. Look at Iceland. Look at other places that you're keeping their fucking schools open. Whatever. We'll see how the fuck we get there. This is not a fucking pandemic. This is an election infection. That's what I fucking call it now. The election infection. Because until the election on November 3rd, everyone's going to be sick and there's going to be cases and everyone's going to die and blah, blah, blah. And everyone's going to be like, we should have done it like New York when New York was the worst fucking case scenario. But okay, I don't want to talk about this. Can we talk about essential workers for a second? The essential workers in America, we're not getting paid more. Shouldn't we be getting paid more right now? As an essential worker myself, I think maybe I should be getting a bump raise based on hazardous duty pay. I was in the Army, and when I get deployed to a combat zone, I get paid more because it's dangerous. I also jumped out of planes, so I get jump pay added on. Why? Because it's fucking dangerous. But here we are, McDonald's workers rubbing fucking fingers with, I don't know, hundreds of people in a drive-thru daily. That goes for everybody. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, you name it. Mom and pop shops, I don't know. But are they getting paid more? No. Are they still getting taxed? Yeah. What the fuck is going on? And where's the other reimbursement check? Okay. You know what you guys should do with your reimbursement check if we get another one, or stimulus check or whatever the fuck? It's not stimulating anything. It's only fucking putting a hole deeper in debt when it comes to America. And where is this money fucking coming from in the first place? Based on hardcore cash, I think America only has like 1.7 trillion in hard cash, dollars and cents and shit. But when it comes to actual money, like there's 80 fucking trillion in like debit cards. So if we wanted to go to the bank, long story short, if we wanted to go to the bank and take all of our money out in cash, we probably wouldn't be able to do it. If everybody in America wanted to do that, we wouldn't be able to do that. That's fucked. That's fucked. We're going to be trading in bottle caps like fucking Fallout in like a year. Yeah, so the summer's fucking over. How was your summer? You guys go to a lot of barbecues and social events and concerts and baseball games, basketball, football preseason's starting off. You guys got your season tickets, you eating food at, stands and going to carnivals and socialize. No, you're not, because everything is shut the fuck down. Apparently in California, you could get married, but you got to get married outside. And if you get married outside, you can't have a dance floor. Okay, so if I get married in a field, people aren't going to be dancing. You fucks. I can't. We elected these people. Like the people that are running the government right now, we fucking elected these people. I'm not picking sides. I'm not going left or right. They're all fucking idiots. When Pelosi, dumbass. Schumer, dumbass. De Blasio, dumbass. Trump, shut the fuck up. You just tweet and act stupid. He doesn't have the fluency to have a fucking good conversation. He has the brains, but he doesn't have the fluidity to hold a conversation when someone's attacking him or coming at him with this, that, or the other thing. They ask him a question, and he's like, well, many people. What people? Many people. Name one. Shut the... Oh, God. Everyone looks stupid. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's sitting in his basement smiling because he doesn't have to do shit. They're like, hey, Biden, you know what? Just sit there, dude, because you're a face of an election and you're not even going to run shit when this whole fucking thing is over. Look at how fucked up this is going to be for children. Look what's not going on. School's not going on. So there's no sports, there's no extracurriculars, there's no t-ball, there's no soccer, there's no football. They're changing schedules. Here in Illinois, football is in the summer, and baseball's in the summer, and football is going to be in the spring if we get out of that, maybe. No one is socializing with anybody anymore. We are going to be hermited pieces of shit. If I could go back in time, I would totally fucking invest in Amazon, knowing how many people are going to be lazy fucking tards and just sit on their couch and be like, oh, I need to go food shopping. And they go food shopping from their fucking phone because they're too lazy to get off their ass and go to a grocery store. It used to be, oh, I don't want to go, I'm lazy. Or I go there and I get a fucking cart that has wheels, that has a motor on it, even though you're perfectly fine to walk down every single aisle and grab your shit. You want to take the motorized scooter because man, I'm lazy and I'm mad. Whatever. If you got a broken leg, sure, but it doesn't even matter anymore because people don't fucking get up. They're gonna go grocer or whatever the fuck. Oh God, we're just gonna be this. This is Wally. Like the world is Wally right now. We're just gonna be big fat pantses. Someone says, but as of now, football is considered high risk, so they have only to do no contact practice. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck? NHL is doing NHL games. Baseball is doing baseball games, even though they normally social distance anyway. Whatever. Wear your mask. They're gonna be wearing helmets. So you can put a fucking built-in mask in there. Everybody can be playing football like Darth Vader versus Darth Vader on this motherfucker. They just have different colors. Pay no attention to the fucking concussions and the after effects of hitting somebody at 25 miles an hour blindsided when they're not looking. Let's worry about an imaginary fucking virus. It's not imaginary. Okay, fine, it's not imaginary, but is it as harmful as people fucking say it is? Or is this an election infection where we don't have to worry about shit until the election? And once the election's over, oh, COVID's magically going to go fucking away. Watch. Kids aren't socializing. They're not going to dances. They're not hanging out with people. They're picking up Tinder and fucking sending nudes and all this shit. You want to take nudes and shit away from children? Have them meet in person. How about that? Because when they're in public, they probably won't be showing each other's dicks to everybody. But you never know. Based on this fucking society of Karens and fucking Cliffs. What is the man equivalent of Karen? Steve? Mike? I don't know. I feel bad, man, because kids are like, they want to go out. They're just fucking, there's so much screen time right now. We always used to be about no screen time. You get education and read and now parents are just like, you know what? Fucking go play with the laptop or go grab the tablet or get on the Switch or hit the sticks on the Xbox or something like that. We're just fucking zombies. There's no motivation. You would think, oh, we're going to work. Everyone's going to go back to work and everything's going to be okay. The economy and unemployment. Nope. Everybody's getting paid. Like people that work, that could work, that are able-bodied are like, why the fuck would I go back to work if I'm getting paid more on unemployment? Why is that a thing? Why is unemployment paying people more than they would make if they had an actual fucking job? Meanwhile, essential workers are working their asses off. They have been for the past 6 months, and we're not getting paid any more than we were before. Are you getting your $1,200? Yeah. What the fuck is $1,200 going to do when you look at the grand scheme of things and bills and shit like that? Absolutely fuck all. The people that we're supposed to fucking love, the cops, we hate. Everybody, instead of everybody wanting to take care of themselves and be their own person and have their own liberties and freedoms, everybody wants other people to make decisions for them. It's a whole bunch of incels and fucking cucks and beta bitches like, I want the government to be bigger so they could take care of me and they could take care of healthcare and the economy and jobs and my kids. And I don't want to take care of myself. I just want to live off this system. We are headed towards a fucking collision course between the workers of America and the people that who did not get their asses kicked as a kid. The boomers, they grew up kicking our ass. Okay? But that generation that the boomers had, they had kids. Like I'm a millennial now. I don't know. Am I considered a millennial? Whatever. I'm 30. Let's go by age. All right. I was raised by boomers. Those boomers were probably the last generation that whooped kids' asses. Maybe my generation too, a little bit. Have I kicked my kids' asses? No. Would I? Hell yeah, I would. Well, not with like a fucking chain or some shit, but you know. But like the people that are my age now that are having children, or the people that are like, let's say 50 now that have 20-year-olds, where the fuck? Like when the people that graduated high school in the 80s that had children, your kids are fucking shit. They're shit. I don't know why. I don't know why your kids are shit. They're just shit. It's like, you're hippies, man. Hey, be free, man. Do what you want, man. Tie-dye, man. Yeah, hemp and black light posters. And I was cool with that. But I also listen to fucking Tupac and Biggie and Onyx and Naughty by Nature and shit. And this is aggravating as shit to me. The whole society is upside down and fucking backwards. We got to worry about Corona and the COVID, and we got to protect our children. And there's no cases of anything going to children or kids crossing over to teachers. Georgia opened up their schools. Like I said, we'll see how that turns out. We got to worry about Corona. It's Corona. Worry about it. Let's worry about Corona. But protesting is fine. Rallies are not okay. Weddings are not okay. Funerals are not okay. Unless you're John fucking Lewis. That's the civil rights guy, the Democrat that died last week. Prostate cancer. Rest in peace. He was a civil rights icon. The last man to talk at the march, the Million Man March with Martin Luther King on the steps of the Capitol, or Abraham Lincoln Memorial. Yep, Herman Cain died too. You probably didn't hear that too much, though, because he's a Republican and he was a Trump supporter. And no one gives a fuck about him, even though he's black. But John Lewis, he's important. He's more important. And you could have, hundreds of people show up to his fucking funeral because he's a civil rights icon. Apparently, society thinks that civil rights icons and people in politics and pop culture and famous people deserve to have people at funerals. But when your grandmother dies and you loved her so much and she meant more to you than anything in the world, you can't visit her in the hospital or you can't go to her funeral because you got a social distance and we got to worry about Corona. Yeah, this is a Biden future that I am not looking forward to at fucking all. Not at all. No one's going to tell me how to live my life. I'm not going to have the government tell me to live my life. I don't give a fuck about the Affordable Care Act when it comes to fucking health insurance. If you want health insurance, get fucking health insurance. If your job offers you health insurance and you want health insurance, get fucking health insurance. However, if you don't want health insurance, it's a right. It's a freedom. You don't have to have health insurance. It shouldn't be mandatory. And if you choose not to have health insurance, you're going to get taxed for it? Fuck you. Why? Because you could fucking fill your pockets up with the lobbyists or whoever health, farmer, hospital provider that you're going through. If I don't want health insurance, I'm not going to get health insurance. And when you try to tax it out of me, I'm going to say, fuck you. Okay? And then I'm going to I don't know, cry a little bit, but it's stupid. Okay? Well, I have health insurance. Okay? All the kids in the world reside in my house. All of them. Every single one. I don't know. The future is odd. The future is very, apocalypse-y, fallout-y. You know what you guys should do with your next stimulus, in my opinion? Buy a fucking pistol and carry it around with you. But I don't have a concealed carry. Seriously? Fucking don't even worry about it. Say Sarge said, just fucking put it in a fucking holster and put it under your fucking vest or in plain fucking sight so people don't fuck with you. Because Minneapolis released a statement because they're defunding their police department. So the response time is shit and people aren't going to show up anyway. And the cops that actually still give a damn are probably fired because they go against the cancel culture crowd. And apparently they're all racist. But they put out a statement saying, be prepared to give up your wallet and your keys and your car. Just have have everything out in easy access, so you don't get shot. Fuck you. Obey the criminals. Do as they say. Try to get their license plate, and then we'll work on it as we. No. If they come up to me, I'm going to shoot them in the fucking eye. Oh, were you saying your wallet and your property is more important than your life? Yeah. My liberty and my freedoms mean a lot more to me than my fucking life. Ask, I don't know, Arlington National Cemetery and everybody that's laid down in that motherfucker, or the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, or any other unknown soldier, or the Civil War, or the American Revolutionary War, or the Spanish-American War, the Vietnam War, the Korean War, the Gulf War, Operation Enduring Freedom, Operation Iraqi Freedom. Yeah. We fought so I could have the right to whoop someone's fucking ass if they want to come and grab my shit. Come in my house, attack my children. That fucking instinct is fucking gone. That animal instinct has left society. The alpha male doesn't fucking exist anymore. There are some alpha females out there, that are, not traditional, which is fine. That's cool. You do you. But that animal instinct of I am still a fucking animal. Fuck the iPhones, fuck the Androids, fuck the Xboxes and PlayStations and the ESPN and the TVs, and bring us down to our fucking base as who we are as fucking animals. The instinct of fuck you, this is mine, is gone. Now it's like, do whatever you want. I'm sorry. Fuck you. You want what's mine? You're going to have to take it from my dead fucking fingers. Oh, you're just racist. That's racism. You can't say, I can't say that because there are bad white people out there too. There's bad minorities. There's bad white people. There's bad men. There's bad women. There's bad fucking religious figures. People are fucking bad. Serial killers, sociopaths, psychopaths. They come off and rub off on you like nice people. But then the door closes and you're fucking dead. Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer meets people at fucking bars. Hey man, I'm gay. Me too. We should hook up. Sure. I'm going to get my dick sucked. And then the fucking door closes and boom, you're fucking Dahmer's lunch. Fuck this. I am not playing this game with anybody ever. Okay? So when you get that stimulus check, go to the fucking gun store, get yourself a fucking pistol, learn how to shoot that shit and defend yourselves because the police aren't going to do it for you because the mayors of these cities, Democrats, whatever, and they're going to call their cops back. They're going to step them down a little bit. That animal instinct, you need to do it yourself. Serve and protect, honor and integrity. The cops, they're falling to the wayside. So we need to, one, back the blue, defend the fucking police. And we still have to realize that Black Lives Matter, because they do. But we can't let society go into a fucking turmoil of us versus us. Or government versus people that give a shit. Because eventually they're going to be taking rights, and then they're going to try to take your guns. And you're not going to be able to defend yourself. And then when you want to say free speech and fucking go out on the corner and talk bad about the government that's doing this to you, you're going to get shot in the head because you're not allowed to talk about that no more. You think this is far-fetched? You think this is a conspiracy theory? This is fucking bullshit. Anybody that stands up for their right to believe whatever, if it doesn't go against the media narrative, what everybody's fucking pushing, they're going to cancel you. They're going to cancel you. Ellen canceled. Jimmy Kimmel canceled. Everyone has to play by the media narratives and the high wigs and the NBCs and the ABCs and CBSs and the Fox News, and they have to say exactly verbatim their little whatever they're paid to say. Okay? And if it goes against that, they get fucking the guy from fucking MSNBC that was not Wolf Blitzer, not Chuck Todd. Fuck, I forgot his name. But anyway, he had a fucking rational thought, an honest opinion that went against the media narrative, and he was fucking gone. Gone. So, yeah, we're going to have to learn how to defend ourselves. And we're going to defend ourselves. And I don't give a shit what the fuck happens. So, when you get your $1,200, fuck your bills. What are they going to do? Take your house away? No, they can't because Corona. You know how many people are neglecting their fucking mortgage payments and their car payments now? It's not because they're neglectful or delinquent or assholes. It's because they can't fucking afford it because they're not working. Why aren't they working? Because the economy's closed. Why is the economy closed? I don't know. Unemployment's up too. Why is that? Because the economy's closed. Why is the economy closed? COVID. What about, and you gotta, and if you want to work, you can't because you got to watch your fucking kids because they're homeschooled now or remote learning, whatever the fuck that is. So we're funding all these fucking schools and teachers and they're just doing it from home. So do they need all the funding that they had before or can we spread that out a little bit? I don't know. The parents that are actually doing the teaching. What if your parent, what if the parent is a teacher? How are they gonna do that shit? Huh? Anyone? Bueller? It's fucked up. But people are dying. Yeah, people that are high risk. Are there 80-year-old fucking teachers in elementary schools and junior highs and high schools? No, they're not. And if they are, fucking zoom in. Zoom meeting, okay? Kids need to socialize. Yeah, apparently schools are still trying to figure this shit out because they have no clue. Except Georgia. Georgia's going back to school. I saw a picture of Georgia going back to school and kids are wearing masks and they're right next to each other. There's got to be a way to work the scheduling conflict out where you could just like separate it. You know what I mean? Like passing periods don't have to be every single child in the high school changes periods at the same fucking time. You could like distance that out. You could spread it out where half does this now, half does it then, or half the school changes periods this time, half the other school changes periods this time. I don't know. Or fuck it. You know what? Here's my idea. Teachers fucking move. The passing periods, not for students anymore. Teachers move from classroom to classroom. There's computers now. Okay, it's not like you have to bring all your shit with you. You could just set up your little USB and your laptop to your little port and you fucking go up on the big screen and boom, there it is. Teachers move classrooms. Students do not. Student has to go to the bathroom. Fine. Whatever. Student needs something from his locker. Fine. Give him permission. It's not 500 kids in the hallway at the same fucking time. It's, 50 teachers moving throughout the high school every passing period, which also gives the students a little time to fucking, eat a granola bar or send that message to Mary being like, I like your tits or something, whatever the fuck people do in high school. We were all there. We did that shit. This is just our schools aren't going to allow students to go to lockers. They have to carry everything with them. Okay. All right. Are they getting issued army duffel bags? Because the amount of books and shit in folders and stuff is just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, there's too much shit to carry. But if you bring it all with you to the classroom and you have your designated desk that lifts up and you have your book bag and the teachers rotate, that's not a bad idea. That's what I'm thinking. Whatever. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I don't want to talk about COVID. How do people date nowadays? Is everybody like, is it like phone sex now? Is that what's going on? Gentlemen, I gotta tell you something. You gotta, I mean, from the neck up, I bet they're really hot and they'll get your attention and stuff like that. But they're catfishing you, man. They're all done up with makeup from like the neck up, but the bottom is like a moo-moo and some like shower slip-on sandals that don't even match. And like 18 cats, maybe. You never know. You never know. Oh, I can't wait to see you. You won't ever, unless it's on video. Okay? Phone sex has probably gone up 1,800,000%. Phone sex operators, there you go. That's where the money is. Because there's a lot of guys out there without jobs that live in their mom's basement because I don't want to go to work. I get paid more to stay home. That animal instinct's fucking gone. It's gone. Like imagine the threat level. All right, let's say you know how to fight, right? If you're somebody that knows how to fight and someone's coming at you and it's life or death. I'm not talking octagon or boxing or something with rules or whatever. And it's life or death. There's a switch that just fucking goes off. Like combat veterans, we all know this shit. There's a switch that just fucking goes off where you feel absolutely nothing but focus and rage. And you just tear shit up. That instinct is fucking gone. It's like fight, flight, or freeze. Fight, switch goes off, tear shit up, focus. Flight, I'm probably outnumbered. Switch goes off, I'm going to take the fuck off and run. And freeze, which is the absolute fucking worst thing you could do, is like, switch goes off, I'm going to feel nothing as I'm getting beaten to fucking death. Don't be like, oh, it's going to be over soon. I just got to live through these 1,800 kicks in the face by fucking mobsters and fucking masses and mobs and shit like that. Fuck that. There shouldn't be a freeze. There shouldn't be a freeze reaction anymore. It should be fight or flight. And what if you're with your fucking family? You can't flight then. You can't just be like, Run, kids. No, you can't really. You got to fight. So that switch that goes off, you're not going to feel any fucking pain. And you need to inflict all the fucking pain you want on the people that are trying to inflict it on you. That's not the right way to do it. What happened to turn the other cheek? Do these people burning down fucking buildings and setting things on fire and businesses, whether they're black owned, white owned, whether they have a Black Lives Matter sign on their fucking businesses or not, that are burning down federal buildings and other buildings and Foot Lockers and Targets, do they strike you as someone who gives a fuck about your conscience? No. They'll see you and they'll see the weakness and they'll be like, I'm going to take everything you fucking have. And that's when you need to shoot them in the face, because self-defense is still a thing. The castle clause is still a thing. Those people that, the guy took his AR out and his wife took a pistol out and they went on their front porch because someone broke into a private neighborhood, broke gates down, broke their personal gate down and walked across their front fucking lawn. And they came out with weapons and all of a sudden they're the bad guys. They're getting this is in St. Louis somewhere. They're getting tried for something. I don't even know what you would be tried for. There's a castle doctrine. You could defend your fucking property. They not only were they in a private neighborhood, they broke their gate and they were on private property and they took the guns out. They didn't shoot anybody. They didn't call anybody bad words or say, get the fuck off. I'm going to shoot you in the goddamn brain. No, I'm going to eat your kids. No, the protesters, air quotes, that are, ruining property. Once you ruin property, you go from protester to fuck you. I don't give a shit about your life anymore. Once you go to destroying property, you don't matter anymore. It's not protesting. Your First Amendment right is no longer a right. You are committing a fucking felony. So the castle doctrine is you could defend your property. So why are these people getting tried for some weapons charge? And their weapons were confiscated, by the way, for defending their own property. Like, they didn't shoot anybody. They didn't fucking kill anybody. They were getting threatened. They were getting threatened with murder, and I'm going to kill your kids. I'm going to set your house on fire. I'm going to kill your dog. They were getting threatened with that. But there's no... Where are the charges on those people that broke into private property and then again into private property on private property when they broke down this guy's steel fucking gate? This wasn't like a swing fence. It wasn't like a French door style fucking saloon where you could just walk in there and be like, and it just closes behind you. No, this was a metal fucking gate. But no, the people that were defending their property, they're on trial now. Just a matter of time before someone boils over. I'm really calm, I'm really cool, I'm really collected. But I see society is going to boil the fuck over. We can only take so much fucking shit. What about the masks? What do you think about the masks? I think masks are a good idea. Me personally, I'm not going to wear one unless I have to wear one. If the state deems that I have to wear a mask, I'm going to wear a mask. If there's a business somewhere and they're like, please wear a mask, I'm going to wear a mask. If I'm driving by myself in my own car, I'm not going to wear a mask. Okay? I'm not going to do that. Maybe if I'm in an Uber or something, which I won't be because I could, I have a vehicle. I don't know. Masks. Yeah, I think they're kind of important. I think they are. Those people that were like, my doctor told me that I'm not supposed to wear a mask because I have medical condition. Do you? Do you respect my right not to wear a mask? Do you though? Just fucking wear the mask. Whatever makes these people shut the fuck up. Like I said, if you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a cook a constitution, if you give Antifa anything, they're going to ask for fucking more. And then it's the people that go out of their way to say, you're an asshole, why are you doing this? Like, you should be wearing a mask. Why aren't you wearing a mask? The Karens, right? I feel bad for Karens that are actually good Karens. I know a Karen that's a good Karen. I know good Karens. They exist. But I mean, it's an equal opportunity. It's an equal world, right? Right? There's like 800 fucking genders and men and women are equal and equal pay and all that stuff. So when these Karens get in your face, are you allowed to punch them in the fucking mouth? Are we still holding on to the traditional value that men shouldn't be, hitting women? Okay, whatever. Fine. Hey, I got a question for the ladies. Like, if you didn't have a kitchen in your house, what would you do all day? I'm just joking. I just made like 3 loaves of banana bread. So, chocolate banana bread, by the way. The boy could cook, ladies and gentlemen. The boy knows what he's doing. The boy could bake bread, like bread, beer bread stuff. Don't ask me to bake like a cake or something. All right. And people that put like fondant on cake, why do you do that? Who eats fondant? Like, oh, this is some good fondant. Nobody on the planet eats fondant like, oh, you got any fondant like extra? Because I love eating that stuff. No, buttercream, man, buttercream, cream cheese frosting also good. But fondant's stupid. But it makes the wedding cake look pretty. Stupid, fucking dumb. Fondant is stupid and gross and dumb. Traditions are changing. Everything's fucking changing. The morals and the rules and regulations in society are just changing. The only people that are, obeying these rules are the ones that just want all this shit to fucking go away. Be like, I'm gonna wear a mask. Okay, I'm gonna social distance. I'm gonna do that. Okay, 6 feet. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get a COVID test. I'm gonna stay away from nursing homes. I'm gonna keep my kids away from blah blah blah. Yeah, but okay, the protesters aren't doing that shit, and they're not even fucking protesting. They're having fucking street parties in the middle of fucking Chicago and shit. But that's okay. Don't ask them. Don't ask them about Corona or COVID. When you're tracing the coronavirus, don't ask protesters. That's discrimination. But people can't go to churches or funerals or whatever like that. It's fucking stupid. The only people breaking the law are the fucking criminals. And the criminals know this. It'll be like, wow, these cops, they have zero morale, none. Lots of them are being defunded or pulled back, like New York, defunding $1 billion and taking plainclothes cops off the street. So now crime is way the fuck up. Guns, children are getting killed all over the place, and the fucking criminals know this shit. They know this. They're like, the cops aren't going to show up. And if you don't see them, they're not there because they're not allowed to have plainclothes cops. And if something pops off in Chicago, for instance, that happened 2 weeks ago with the Columbus statue, and everyone's attacking the cops with shaved PVC pipes and fucking frozen bottles, the mayor of Chicago is going to be like, pull the cops back. We're giving in. We're retreating. The people that are doing the jobs the right way are retreating. And the criminals are just pushing, taking, burning, looting. This isn't protesting. I have nothing against protesting. But if you're going to put social standards or societal standards on fucking everybody on the planet or in the country, but it doesn't pertain to protesting, fuck you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. You could, we should do a mass protest where we just protest. We should just protest politics and just go out there and fucking have a great fucking time. What the fuck are people getting? People getting pulled off beaches and social distancing. Criminals know exactly what's going on, and they know this is their fucking honeypot they've been waiting for. So we're going to have to do it ourselves. We're going to have to defend ourselves. The best thing about it, I guess, if you're looking at the bright side of all this bullshit, is people aren't going anywhere because nothing's fucking open. So here's my idea. If you have to go out, arm yourself. If you have to go out with your family, do it during the day. Go to a public place. Don't go to any fucking city anywhere in the country. Minneapolis, Seattle, New York, Chicago, Portland, St. Louis, all those main urban areas. Stay the fuck out of those main urban areas right now because that's where they fucking sit, waiting to take advantage of you. And I'm sure it happens in the country too, but the country's so big and widespread. Everything in the city's so fucking compact. Stay daylight hours. Stay with your family, go with friends, arm yourself. But we're not allowed to conceal carry. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't do whatever the fuck you want, honestly. But Chicago's got the strictest gun laws in the fucking country. Do you think the criminals obey that statute or no? Do you think the people that have the right to carry but just don't in Chicago because it's not allowed, do you think they don't carry? Because I guarantee you, it would be a shit show if something happens to me let's say I'm in Chicago for some reason. And someone's like, hey, give me your wallet. And I'm like, hey, fuck yourself. And they pull a gun and I shoot them. I shoot them. But I'm not allowed to have a gun in Chicago. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be fucking interesting because I have the right to defend myself, right? He has a gun. I actually had a gun, but I'm not allowed to have a gun. But he's doing it illegally too. But if I didn't do that, then he would have shot me. Fuck this. Okay? Fuck all this shit. If they have a fucking knife, shoot them. Okay? If they just have fists and you're with your family and they're attacking you, shoot them. Shoot them. Okay? If you know that there is intent and physical harm that is fucking inevitable, arm yourselves and fucking shoot them. Because look at these crimes now. Look at the people that stand up for themselves or try to defend someone who's getting their ass kicked. Are they defending a one-on-one fight or even a fair fight? Or is this a mob, like mob action? It's all fucking mob action. All this shit is mob action. And this mob action shit this isn't protesters. This isn't like there's people are protesting down the street and they're walking calmly and peacefully and sending a message and some fucking guy's like, hey, fuck you. And the guy's like, hey, no, fuck you, and throws down an N-word. No, it's not happening like that. People are trying to live their lives. People are trying to fucking walk down the sidewalk. People are trying to drive through normal traffic lanes without them being blocked by a fucking highway. And these people are in the way. Don't block a fucking highway. I understand protests. If you want to protest and do that shit, that's fucking fine. But you're on a highway? What the fuck? That's the stupidest thing. Don't do that shit. There's right ways to protest and there's wrong ways to protest. Wrong ways would be, I don't know, taking up public space of transit, roads, railways, fucking blocking rivers. I don't give a shit. Fucking bus routes, highways, roads. That's fucked up. You're going to get ran the fuck over. Look at the people that have been ran over, like recently. And I'm not talking sides. I'm not talking the message of Black Lives Matter versus, defund the police versus fucking defend the police or back the blue or whatever. Everybody from all these protests, left, right, and center, are getting ran the fuck over because people are scared shitless of what the fuck's going to happen because they got their fucking kids in the car. I don't really blame them. I don't think I would not run people over intentionally unless I thought there was like imminent bodily harm to myself. I don't even think I would run people over. I wouldn't run people over if my kids were in the car unless people were like harming my windows or talking shit or threatening me or there's a fucking gun or something. It's just people are taking advantage of the situation and they're doing it under the guise of protesting. The only problem I have with this protesting shit is not the fact that you're exercising your First Amendment to protest about whatever the fuck you want to protest about, which is fine. You can protest about whatever the fuck you want to protest about. But society is playing by certain rules and norms and rules and regulations, but it doesn't apply to fucking protesters. When you're tracing the coronavirus through people, you're not allowed to ask them if they've been to a protest, but you can ask them if they went to a rally. Come on, this is fucking sideways. Everything is fucking sideways. This election means more to people than you think. It means more, and let's get to mail-in balloting, by the way. Mail-in balloting. Everyone's like, oh, but absentee ballots work. If absentee ballots work, why can't mail-in balloting work? I will tell you. Break out your crayons and construction paper because I'm going to break it down to you Barney level. Absentee ballots. You're a citizen. You're verified a citizen. It has to go through signatures. You have to go through approvals, and you get a ballot, and there's an approval thing for that. Okay? That's absentee balloting. I'm not going to be there. I would like to have an absentee ballot, please. Sure, fill this shit out. Okay, cool. Now, mail-in balloting. The scale of absentee balloting versus, I don't fucking know, everyone in the country that is able to vote is huge. We have to worry about corona and COVID and social distancing. No, you don't. Infection election, remember? And these motherfuckers want to be mail-in ballot this. I'm going to send a mail-in ballot to you and your dead cat and your fucking dog that's died. When did your great 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 grandfather die? 1856. Where? Oh, okay. Well, does he need one? Is he still around? We're gonna send one to him. They're not verifying shit. They're not verifying state residencies. They're not going through, the approval processes and signatures and shit like that. No, they're just, here you go, fill us out. Oh, and by the way, we're going to send a third party to come and collect this ballot. You don't have to send it in the actual mail. And this third party is going to be, designated by, I don't know, whatever denomination of Democrat or Republican we think you are. Yeah, we're just gonna. And so if you hand me a blank mail-in ballot, I mean, I'll just fill it out for you. Fuck this shit. Fuck this. What's up, Popsky? This whole fucking world is upside down and sideways. Mail-in ballots, shit. Okay, absentee ballots, good. Mail-in ballots, shit. Absentee ballots, good. Coronavirus, bad. But schooling, good. Kids aren't getting this shit. I don't know what else to fucking say. I want to talk about society. I want to talk about sports. I want to talk about baseball. Baseball, White Sox, baby. They're doing good. They're 6-4. I think they're 6-4 right now. The Bulls aren't playing in the bubble. No one gives a shit about the NBA. No one gives a shit about football right now. You know what's going to be fucked? The NFL is going to play football, right? Where's that? Are you going to put them in a fucking bubble too? Because the NBA puts these fucking teams in a bubble and everything's segregated from everything else and there's no outside interference and everybody that works there stays there and blah, blah, blah. You can't do that with the NFL. You can't put them in a bubble to play on certain fields or whatever. That shit doesn't work. I mean, there's like sweat on sweat when it comes to like the NBA and then you got that for football. We're about to find out how much pull the National Football League actually has. Because baseball, if you're looking at it, is naturally social distancing. They do that shit by itself. It's like you have to play the positions, and these positions are like 20 feet apart, at least like first and second base for sure. Shortstop, what's the closest together? You'll see the batter and the catcher probably would be the closest proximity next to the umpire. But in the dugout, if you wear your mask and you social distance, the bullpens, they're social distanced. So I guess the batter and the catcher on opposite teams would be probably the closest proximity that you'd have to worry about. But no one's got to be rubbing elbows with each other like the NBA or fucking sharing blood like the fucking NFL. Hockey's playing. Hockey's just as bad. I mean, they got more padding and they got more coverage going on. They got the face shields going on. That's okay because there's profit in it. People got to sell their merch. But speaking of merch, if you go to tpublic.com and search DGA, I got you. They got some gray area merch, whatever the fuck you want. Anyway, they got to sell their merch. And but fuck the kids. Fuck the kids. Sports in 5 years, whenever this corona thing goes away, it's going to suck ass because no one's playing sports right now. The minor leagues are going to be, the majors are going to be like AA or AAA. Maybe. It's going to be fucking garbage. All sports are going to be shit because no one's actually playing sports now. You can't refill the fucking ranks if no one knows how to play the fucking game. Meanwhile, in New York news, Bill de Blasio said he doesn't want to open up restaurants to anyone until June of 2021. What stats is he fucking looking at? Has he been in a time machine? What the hell's going on where there is no statistical relevance saying that the death rate versus infection deems it worthy of him saying no restaurants till June of 2021? Fuck all the businesses, huh? Fuck all the small businesses. The greatest city in the world, NYC, is closed for fucking business. The city that never sleeps is fucking sleeping because that's the only fucking thing to do now. This is the world we live in. And we only have 90 some days before this fucking election. That's it. That's it. Everyone's like, Trump says it's going to be rigged. Well, if it's mail-in ballots, it's probably going to be rigged. I mean, Democrats said 2016 was rigged. There was a whole investigation about it. Twice. And then there was like, nope. He just knew how to play the electoral votes against everybody else. Biden's not going to do a debate. Why? Because why does he have to? Because the world is falling apart and it's all Donald Trump's fault. Pay no attention to the governors. Pay no attention to the policies and the mayors and whatever side of the aisle they may sit on, or everything that is happening in every town across the United States is directly correlated to Donald Trump. It's all his fault. Fuck the fact that this virus came from China. Pay no attention to Russian planes flying over here, or trying to get their fingers in the election, or Russian hackers trying to find out anything about vaccinations from the UK or America. Pay no attention to China, throwing Muslims onto a fucking, what are they called? Uyghurs, Chinese Muslims, onto trains and porting them off to concentration camps, literally concentration camps, where they might be sterilizing them, and I don't even know, maybe even fucking torturing them. It's called a reintegration or re-education camp. Yeah, okay. Is that what fucking Hitler called it too? We're all worried about wear your mask and corona and I can't get toilet paper. There's outside forces at risk here that we have to worry about if Biden wins, like the military. If I had to choose just one reason, me personally, why I'm not going to choose Joe Biden to be president. It's because my kid's in the military. You know what happens if Joe Biden's president? The military gets defunded. You know what happens if the military is defunded? My kid's defunded. You know what that means? He's going to be going out there, possibly to a war zone, with the Mighty Ducks. Like the newspaper strapped across his fucking shins because there's no fucking armor because we can't buy any because we defunded the military. If that was that would, I have dozens upon dozens of reasons why I would not vote for Joe Biden. But if I had to choose one, it's because my kid's in the military, Russia's knocking on our door, and China's knocking on our door. Okay? Yeah. So the Cold War is back in action, ladies and gentlemen. The Cold War is back up and running. All right? We can't do what we did the first time, where we dropped the bomb on Hiroshima, and then we got rid of Japan, and Japan was like, fuck, okay, we're done. And then we dropped another one. But when we dropped the other one, that second one on Nagasaki, it wasn't for Japan. It was pretty much us dropping that bomb, looking directly into Russia's eyes as we dropped the bomb, like, this is what we have. Okay? Now Russia's like, we're a bunch of pussies. Russia's open. China's open. Finland's open. Sweden's open. Germany. I mean, there's going to be second waves. Let it just fucking burn through the goddamn population and protect the people that are susceptible from this fucking COVID shit. I'm not saying it's a hoax, okay? And by the way, side note, Trump never said it was a hoax. He was saying the way the media was reporting it was a hoax. Because nobody wants to talk about, at first it was deaths and dying and deaths and deaths. Now it's just cases. Good. Okay, cases are fine. Everyone's going to get cases. Why are they cases? Because we're testing. Does that mean you're going to die from it? No, it doesn't mean we're going to fucking die from it. Are people going to die from it? Yes. But fucking, H1N1, the swine flu, 60 million fucking people got that shit. Okay? People died. It showed up in like June or something, and Obama didn't do shit until like October. But no, it's Trump. This is all Trump's fault. We need to calm the fuck down. We need to pay attention to our own fucking news. We need to have our sights set on the prize, which is America and us as a society. Fuck the politics, okay? Fuck the left. Fuck the right. Donald Trump could suck a dick. Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, a whole bunch of damn dick suckers, okay? I don't give a shit, okay? We need to look out for us. And in my personal opinion, my son's in the military, so I'm not voting for Joe Biden, okay? So duh. I think we need to worry about society as a whole. And we need to worry about ourselves and our family. And we cannot be counting on the government of fucking dumbasses and dolts and boxes of rocks who have the combined IQ of a piece of toast to make decisions for the country. Okay? I'd like to make decisions for myself. It's my life. It's my liberty. It's my pursuit of my own happiness. I don't need you telling me what to do. Okay? So small government on that. And I'm going to get a fucking gun. Okay? And I'm going to fucking social distance from urban areas. That is what I'm going to do personally if I had to make the decision. And delinquents, because I love you. You love me. Hopefully you take my fucking advice and you stay out of these fucking areas. And if you live in these areas, what do you do then? Keep your head on a fucking swivel. You made it this far. If you made it this far, you can make it a little bit longer. You know what I mean? What would you do? What would you do, Sarge, to save Corona or make Corona go away? Honestly, I would put all the fucking adults that are not susceptible under the age of fucking 60 in every fucking football stadium across the nation, and there would be from fucking 18 years old to fucking 55 healthy, able-bodied people that are not high risk and not susceptible. They'll be meeting up in all the major football stadiums, and it's just gonna be one giant fucking orgy. Just one giant orgy, just fucking dicks and flaps swinging all over the place and spreading all kinds of COVID and such shit like that. And then after the orgy's done, fucking send your kids to school, and all the kids are gonna be, hanging out with everybody, and then boom, it'll burn right through the fucking population. You can take care of the old people, stay away from them, social distance from them, wear your fucking masks while you're getting gangbanged. I don't give a shit. Okay? I just want this to be fucking over with. The orgy idea isn't that bad of an idea. I mean, if you wanted to be like, oh, we're signing up for we'll call it the fuck COVID protest. and you just show up at football stadiums and you have just one giant fucking orgy and you just boom, herd immunity. Fuck it. I'm not saying the kids should be having orgies in fucking schools, by the way. I'm saying they should just go back to school. Because parents need a vacation. You can't be waking up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning putting Baileys in your coffee every goddamn day. I didn't put Baileys in it today. I would put in, it was JMO. It'd be nice for me to come back on my fucking podcast and talk about something besides COVID and Corona. But I have to, because that's the only thing that plays a role in society nowadays. I listen to fucking Joe Rogan and Bill Burr, and they're talking about, oh, I flew my airplane, I flew in my helicopter, and it was just nice to get up there. Oh, good for you. Fucking fantastic. Good for you guys. Having other celebrities come to your house and flying your helicopter. Is that nice? Is that nice? Fuck this. What about the fucking normal people? Okay? The people that fucking pay to want to go to your shows. I guarantee everybody's fucking hurting in some way or another. Everybody, even people I fucking hate, like Robert De Niro. As an actor, he's great. But whatever. I don't want to talk about the personal protective loan or whatever, the PPP loan or whatever the fuck that is. That's it for me. I'm done. I've been talking for 57 minutes. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna draw it out to an hour even. We're even. How am I gonna waste 2 more minutes? Hey, your boy. The graphic novel is coming. It is going to happen. It's a short story. It's called The Knocking. I'm working on my cover art right now with an artist, and then I'm going to get the pages going, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 25 pages, and it's going to cost me a fucking fortune, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? So don't just stay focused on your one job. You have other dreams. Do other shit. Fucking something else is going to bite. Nobody likes doing their one job and just, oh, this is the best job I've ever had. I don't want to do anything else in my life. Unless you're fucking LeBron James or whatever the fuck. You need to find your outlet somewhere else besides your job. Okay? Nobody is doing the job they want. And I'm sure there's a few exceptions out there, but like I got my hands in podcasting. I got my hands in salsas. I got my hands in these graphic novels, and I got my hands in my actual fucking job. My actual job funds all the shit and all the other projects that get me out of the fucking slump that I am in life. Eventually, one of these motherfucking things are going to bite, and I suggest you delinquents do something else. What are your hobbies? What are you into? What are you really fucking good at that you've always wanted to do, but your job holds you back or your family holds you back? Do that. Do that shit. Find time. Make time for yourself. It's okay to love your family. It's okay to love your friends. It's okay to do your fucking job, but find time for yourself and don't just game or get fucking DoorDash or be a fucking slug on your mom's goddamn couch and do fucking fuck all day. Get up, draw a fucking picture, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Find your fucking motivation to do something else, and then maybe it'll bite. Maybe you'll be a fucking kid's book author or something. I don't know, but I'm going to be doing me, and I suggest you guys do the same. And I got 5 seconds left. Love you. Tell your squad to follow my pod. Bye.